Assalamualaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and enjoying good health at home. And hopefully you have done your homework. Last week we had read unit number 1. That was yogurt and cinnamon dessert with rose geraniums and peach. The theme was food. I'm just revising your unit number 1. Hope you have done your exercise and have learned it very well. So students, we are going to start with unit number 2. That topic is chocolates. And the topic is chocolates. The theme is same, food. Today's topic is quite interesting and yummy. As you know, it is the text type is autobiography. The writer had written a life incident. You can learn from this topic is read and understand autobiography, identify connectors, learn different kinds of connectors, write a problem and solution account by collecting data in a graphical manner. So coming to the topic, chocolates. It's quite yummy. Many of you like chocolate as a tasty treat. I'm going to share some interesting fun facts about chocolate. Chocolate is the only edible substance to melt around 93 degrees Fahrenheit, just below the human body temperature. That's why chocolate melts so easily on your tongue. It is a kind of vegetable. The cocoa beans were once used as a currency. And so coming to the topic, chocolates. When the writer was 13 years old, Roald Dahl was sent to the Repton Public School for boys. It was a boarding school where the boys belonged to different houses within the school. The following excerpt from the book Boy Tales of Childhood by Dahl describes one of his experience in this topic, chocolate. So coming to the analysis of this unit, in this extract from his autobiographical work, Roald Dahl describes how he and other boys at his school were asked to assess new chocolate recipes for Cadbury's. You all are familiar with Cadbury. They were given 11 new bars of chocolate and a control bar against which they would assess the new chocolate. Same like they have a problem and solution account by collecting data. He would imagine himself working in the Cadbury's laboratory where all kinds of chocolate concoctions were created, and out of these imaginings came the idea for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The topic seems to be quite interesting, quite delicious and yummy. The writer used many of the adjectives in this excerpt to describe the chocolates, to describe his experience of working in the Cadbury's, and you are going to enjoy this topic very much. The comprehension asks you to identify literal information in the text, level 1, and then info meaning, a more difficult task in level 2, and then comes the level 3 in which you have to do research on different flavors, and then you have to answer the questions using the guidelines given to you. And then here comes the vocabulary. You want to learn new words in this excerpt. Underneath, it means below. Not, it is the variant of not, N-A-U-G-H-T, and it means nothing, zero. Connoisseurs, an expert judge in matter of taste, intimately, detailed knowledge. Gusto, delight, concocting, to prepare by mixing ingredients, as is in cooking, and using different skills and intelligence. You're gonna learn new words, underline these words. You can make sentences from these words. Use these sentences. Use these words in the sentences. find out their antonyms, synonyms to increase your vocabulary. Now we are going to discuss about connectors. There are many words that are specifically used to describe a problem or solution. For example, consequently. We use this word to make for causes and effect. Meanwhile, we use this word for time and order, such as for illustration. If we are going to illustrate something, then we use it like just such as. Unlike, when we are going to make a comparison and a contrast between two things, then we use the word unlike. These words are connected. For example, to describe a problem, we use word complex, complication, tricky, trouble, mess. And to describe a solution, we use the word result, key, resolution, answer, and solving. Students, on page number 28 of unit number 2, there is an exercise for you to solve the connectors, those words that are used to describe a problem and or a solution. And you have to solve this exercise so that you may understand it more. Grammar portion, there is past continuous tense, future tense and future continuous tense. We will discuss it in our next video about these tenses in detail. So the homework is you have to learn and solve unit number 2 complete. Write about your life incident in a form of paragraph, your autobiography. Hope you have understand this topic. For the handouts are available on in school's account office, and that are provided to you through WhatsApp, and the number is mentioned on the board. For further details and information and updates, you follow the official page of Garrison School System.